Hey queens, hey queens. So I am going to show you how to turn this beauty, right? Isn't she a beauty? Let's turn this from this. So when I first planted this little bulb, right, that looks something like this. Let's carefully actually take it out. Ugh. It looks like, to me, an onion. You see that? Doesn't it look like an onion? Look at how you can just peel these things off. You could just peel them off. You could just put this into water, and as soon as you put the roots into water, then guess what? You're waking up this beautiful bud. I know. How do I wake this up and make this beauty? Well, I tried with this one. I tried with this one, and I'm going to give you the names shortly. And then I tried with a different one, which has a wax on it. So this one is inside wax, and I think that I need to move it. I think I need to just treat this a little bit different than how I take care of the ones that's inside of dirt. Number one, because I have a lot of tropical plants inside of my house, I tend to use more humidity than I actually should. But my tropical plants are not complaining about that. But when I see that one of my Amaryllis plants, right, is kind of suffering. And I say that because look at this part. Let me put this down. Look at how the yellowness is on the leaf, right? And then look at the leaves. When this one came out, it wasn't so wrinkly like that, right? So we just want to be careful with how much we're keeping, especially the ones that's inside of a bulb, right? How much humidity we're giving it, we're providing it, right? And you see that I have it inside of a terracotta pot, and the terracotta pot is inside of this one because these amaryllis can be very heavy as they get taller and they open up. And then next thing you know, you'll be crying because it just sat there and toppled over. That is something I don't want. So that's why I'm just trying to take precautions and making sure that I'm taking care of my plants in every way possible. So normally some of my plants, I think I want to show you my other ones, they have babies coming from the roots of the from the base and the roots of the bulb. So I'm going to show you, and this is how you know that you have a good plant, because look at this. You see this part right here? This is the part where the plant is growing, and there's going to be a flower coming out. Like you see this part right here. It's going to show you, just like with this one, it was only these two, and then this grew. This is where the flower is going to grow. The flower is always a thicker, I want to say stalk. Okay, it's always a thicker stalk. Now the leaf is thin. When you see these and you only see it looking like this one, right? You can tell that the leaf is the one that is thin and the flower is the thicker one coming out. It looks like a tongue, right? Cute little baby tongue. And watching it grow is just amazing. Watching it grow is really just amazing. And then you can get them to rebloom as well. But I'm not at that phase to help it and make it rebloom yet, okay? This is beginners planting, and we are going to just admire and take care of the basic needs of our plants. So come with me, get your pots, so we can get this baby inside of a pot. We can get this baby watered, and we can get this baby bulb rooting up, okay? So queens, don't mind my nails because I have to get them done. I have autoimmune disease, and having autoimmune disease can be very hard on me, especially when you're trying to live a lifestyle that you are used to, right? I am a queen that always go and get my nails done, but sometimes when I do get sick, there's times where I'm limited in how my schedule has to be ran, okay? So that's why I'm sitting here having to get my nails done. But I love doing my plants, because plants is like my therapy. You sit there sometimes and you just be in your zone, and it helps bring clarity to maybe you're having a frustrated day, maybe whatever the situation is, right? Planting and having plants for me it really helps bring clarity to me, helps me relax, helps ease anxiety for me, so many things. And you find your way, find your niche and your plant of what you like, because I never liked all of these plants. I never even heard of Amaryllis plants until recently. I am a tropical girl plants, okay? Which we will get into my plants later and show you so many more plants that I have, okay? I have so much things, from the trees, a ficus tree, to the from the ficus family to the peperomia family. So we are going to be growing, queens, together with our plants and on our journey, okay? So queens, let's get going, let's get started. Let's go ahead and grab yourself a pot. Now we have a plastic pot, we have ceramic pots, and then we have terracotta pots, right? So you have to determine which plant. Oh, I think that I don't have the size pot that I want. No, I don't. So it's going to be a Home Depot run. That's what I can do. We're going to have a Home Depot run, and then we're going to record that. Yes. So we're going to have a Home Depot run where we're going to show you, actually we may end up picking up actually another bulb. We're going to make my husband take me to the store after he comes back from his haircut. He's at the barbershop right now. So listen, queens, grab your bulbs, your Amaryllis bulbs, okay? If you do not have an Amaryllis bulb, go to Home Depot, go to Lowe's, go to your nearest nursery, plant nursery, okay? I love a good nursery. I have a nursery that I love going to that is on a farm, and it's the brewery that we go to always in the summertime, and their plant section, their nursery is so awesome. It's beautiful. And then I have another one out east that I go to. But I rarely go there. But Home Depot, honestly, it's too close. It's manageable, it's maintainable. I love repairing plants, okay? Not everyone is in that process to sit there and rejuvenate a plant or repair a plant. This is babies that I got from the mother plant, and that's something that we can also talk about on another live. But let's get going so we can get going to get our pot for this bulb. Look at the size of that bulb, okay? This bulb is something that's not tiny, so we want to make sure that we put this in a pot that is going to thrive, okay? So queens, I will see you very shortly. We're gonna go shopping. Hello, 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 queens. I am going to show you how to get this right here, right? How to get this beauty, right? From this. Yes, we are going to do that. We are going to show you how to make that simple bulb into a beauty of a plant like this. So this is our bulb. You can get this bulb from, let me put that back. You can get that bulb from anywhere, such as any plant nurseries. You can get it from Home Depot. I shop at Home Depot because it's so close to me. It's walkable, but I love my plant nurseries. I have a certain plant nursery that I love going to. So listen, when you find your plant nursery, make that your to-go place. So listen, welcome, welcome, welcome to your holistic life coach with Selena. We are all about wellness. We are all about life and happiness and peace, okay? So listen, my plants, they make me calm. They help relax me. They help get rid of the anxiety. They help me and just making me feel good, right? So this is my first year trying Amaryllis plant, right? So we went and got an Amaryllis bulb. And my first Amaryllis plant that I got, these were just a couple of weeks behind each other. And this one is inside of wax. Now, I was told on the box that you didn't have to do anything to these, right? You just basically had to give it light. Now, this one took a little bit longer than the bulbs that I put inside of the dirt. And as you can see, maybe you can't, I have a terracotta pot and the ceramic pot. Reasoning why is because these bad boys, these beauties, they tend to topple over, okay? And I've watched so many plant videos stating that you'll wake up and it will be tipped over and your beauty will be just done, right? And we don't want that. We want to make sure that it's secure. If you need to put rocks around it, maybe go outside and go get a huge rock. Listen, anything to make sure that your plants are secure, right? So I'm going to show you today how I planted this beauty, right? Without planting it all the way to the top. If you are a queen that basically plants your plants inside of the dirt, right? Like we're taught to, then basically with this one, I'm going to show you how to basically plant it on top of the dirt in a way for the roots to grow inside of the dirt. So let's get started, right? Let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to take my pot. You can get any size pot you want, really. You can get a ceramic pot. I like to have my terracotta pots, and this is the size pot that I am using. This is a 6-inch pot, okay? Yep, this is a 6-inch pot. So we're going to take our dirt, right? And the dirt that I have, it's when I first started doing planting, right? I sat there and I was not sure or professional of the dirt that I had to use. So I went and got something that I thought was organic. So I wanted to try this, and it's not bad, but I do have other dirt that I love, 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 and I will show you on another plant video. And I just want to use up this, let's take this here. I just want to use the dirt that I have first before I sit there and say that I'm going to throw it out. No, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. So we're just going to put some dirt in here. This dirt has perlite in it, where the perlite is going to help dry out the plant, not keep it so moist. You can add other stuff to your dirt. You can add bark. Okay, so I'm gonna have it there. You see the rim? You see the rim of the pot? I'm gonna add it right below that rim of the pot. Please don't mind my nails. I have to go. I've been sick. I have autoimmune disease, right? And with my autoimmune disease, my nerves have been acting up, and I'm a queen that go and get my nails done. And I haven't had the time or the energy or the to go and get my nails done. I couldn't do that. So I'm just gonna make a little hole just like that, right? There's other videos showing that I've watched. You can cut these off. You can cut the roots off. You can cut the roots off, especially the dry ones, which I'm actually going to do. And then you can take, it's like an onion. Doesn't it look like an onion? So if it's loose, then you would want to take this skin, the onion piece off, right? I don't know what it's called. This is for beginners. And I love, 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 love my plants. Listen, I'm gonna show you at the end what I have. So we're just gonna prop it inside of this dirt. I watched a lot of people just jam it in there. I don't want to jam it. So we don't want to get the dirt on the bulb, really. We want to make sure that the dirt is basically right underneath, just supporting the bulb, just supporting the bulb. So what I'm going to do now is get a little bit more dirt to put at the bottom for these roots. I know I better not get my dirt on no books. So we're just going to put it all around. Put it all around. Put it all around. Like, you can have gloves on when you do this. I'm telling you, I love my plants. You know how when you love your kids and when they're little and you just sit there and take your hands and just wipe their snot and stuff like that? Yeah, I love my plants. So now, when we water the plant, right, it's not going to sit on the bulb. We want to make sure we're careful with how we water the plant. I'm going to show you, queens. You see how there's like two spaces, like space? Because we don't want to, when we water it, we want it to go around there. We don't want it to go on the bulb to rot the bulb, Okay, so this is how we do. And now I'm going to, you can decorate. You see how I have my other one If I had bark, I would put bark. But I'm gonna put some rocks. No, I do not. They do not sponsor or anything like that. I just like to have certain things. I am a beginner, so once I find more natural things that I do like, then I will definitely tell you queens about it. But that is basically it. We don't want to add too much rocks. And then we're going to now water this plant to activate it to come out of sleep. And this plant is apple blossom amaryllis. Oh, isn't she so gorgeous? Look at it. That's what she's gonna look like when she comes out. Okay, and I will give you queens an update. That update probably would take like 2 weeks. But in between those 2 weeks, we're going to be doing more videos, okay? So let's go get some water. We thought we had the water next to us. Let's go get some water. Whew. We don't have any water. I'm definitely gonna have to edit that part out. Okay, so we're here. And we're going to, oh, this one. We're going to water this plant. Just go around. Is that cold? I don't want to do too much because I don't want my bulb to have sit in water. I'm very intentional when it comes down to my plants. We don't want it to sit in water. This is heavy. I think this is fine, but I want to get over here. Oh, I hit you, baby. Okay, that's it. So, that is it. We are watered. Now, we just want to put this baby into an area that can allow it to give it some nice, bright light, okay? And the area that I'm going to put it in, all right, because it's going to give it, if you give it heat along with light, you're going to grow it faster. But if you give it a little bit of coolness and light, you're going to have your flowers last longer once they come. So that's something to think about when you're doing the process of this. So right now I have one plant over here and then one plant right here, and I have two more in between. I just want to make sure with this plant and my other plant, I give it some coolness, enough coolness. Okay. So, but with the wax amaryllis, I don't have to do anything to this. I just give it light, okay? When this baby starts to grow more, like this one, ooh, like this one, I basically will give it some water as needed. I'm going to make sure that I pay attention to the dirt. They don't like to have wet feet. And I'm just making sure that I'm providing the needs that it, hey, right? Just like our children, we have to provide the needs for that. Just like ourselves, like we have to give ourselves, nurture ourselves and give self-love to ourselves in order to be successful and any goals that we want to achieve, right? So think about that as your plans. Think of your goals as your plans. What do you need to achieve your goals? Because your plans, in order to achieve it from this to this, is going to need to be nurtured. It's going to need to have the light. It's going to need to have water. And then in between time, right, which we're going to do in another video, I'm going to show you how to keep it into a dormancy stage in order for it to get back to this. Because after this is done, these flowers die. They die out. But I don't want you to throw out the plant, the bulb. So listen, come back. You're watching your Holistic Life Coach with Selena, okay? I haven't really discovered the name of this plant's YouTube yet, but it will be something nice and cute. Okay, queens, I am still in the process of just getting this name together. But in the meantime, okay, what did I say? You're crazy plant lady. You're crazy plant lady. Thank you for coming here to enjoy me showing you the beginner stage of how I started my journey with my plants. Because they, like I said before, they have helped me with when I had anxiety. It helped me when I went through depression. It's helped me when I've had to deal with my autoimmune disease on a day-to-day basis. And I'm still fighting every day. And I'm telling you, queens, when you find something that you love, you do it. You do it. Set the goals, accomplish the goals, and go after it. So make sure everything you do it the royal way.